Good morning, everyone. This is Heike and you're watching Stone Cold Coffee Crafts. Today is Thursday, June the 4th, and we are freaking late. Not my fault. The boyfriend wouldn't leave for work today, so it's nearly 10 a.m. already. I probably have to hurry this up a little bit because I need to edit this and stuff, you know it, and I have work to do, so we need to be quick here. So let's jump right into diamond painting while we wait for my little terrorist assistant to come, because she has been a terror yesterday, let me tell you. She's a bit better today and I hope it will extend to my video. So as far as diamond painting goes, the plan for yesterday was to finish this section of Hello Beastie, and as you can see, that has happened. It is so much joy to work on this Diamond Art Club after the disaster of last month, so I have nothing but good things to say about this at this point. We will probably see a bit of lack of details once we progress further up, because like I said, Diamond Art Club realized upon release that they charted this in a little too small size, which I totally agree with, but I'm still thinking it's going to look epic. And one thing I would like to point out, which I absolutely adore, and this is Nelly in the background if you can hear her, which I absolutely adore about any of the Mandie Manzano paintings, are the color transitions and the shading, because if you look at her dress, it looks so good and it's so many colors. Or Maleficent's dress, which is very dark, but I think you can see pretty well that there is a lot of transition, well, when you can't see all that overwhelming sparkle in it, which I guess is also a good thing. I think that's going to show it pretty well. These are so many dark blues, but they still show this transition and fade of color. That's something I absolutely adore. That's also the reason why I always do the black on Mandie Manzano first, even though I work in sections, because I like to have the outline done and then fill in the color and see it come to life. Also because the round canvases are more deceptive than the square ones. With the square one you can pretty much see what you get. The background colors of the symbols usually always match the color that is on top, if not exactly, then at least closely. And for the rounds it's quite different. As you can see, her dress looks very light because the symbols are white on the dark background, and that makes it so much more exciting to see the color just starting to bloom with every color you put down. That's another reason why I love rounds so much, on top of all the other reasons, and I have tons of them. I do love squares as well, but round is just my favorite. And if the size is correct, it's actually also no problem as far as details goes. Anyway, long story long. This is going to be probably one of two projects I'm going to work on this month, and today I plan to finish this section here, the next section of her dress. As you can see, the black outline is already laid down, and if I still have the time to spare, I am going to lay down the black for at least this section, probably also for that one. I'll have to see how much time I have. Currently I'm trying to split my time somewhat evenly between all three crafts, and this actually makes for progress on everything, but not as much progress as my hint brain would like to see sometimes, as you will see when we move over to stitching in a moment. So that is one plan for today. The other plan is actually more technical. I have to edit my unboxing artist reveal for the Diamond Art Shop artist collaboration tomorrow. I received my package yesterday, and yep, it's everything I was hoping for, so awesome. Still not looking forward to editing this video because I got interrupted 3 times during shooting this. So we have 2 doorbells and 1 telephone in there, and I have to see how bad it is. I hate these interruptions because I lose my train of thought immediately and hardly ever can get it back. So, meh. Alright, so this is the diamond painting, and I'm still thinking about it, but I really should, I guess. I think I'll start on the diamond shop painting I unboxed because it's absolutely stunning, and I'd like to do more videos with the kit than just the unboxing for the time the contest will run. So if you are interested in not just the new artist but also in winning a painting, please watch this video tomorrow because you will be able to win a painting with a bit of luck. So check that out, please. It should be online around 7 p.m. my time. I think that's when I'm usually letting my videos go live. I'll check, maybe I'll do it a bit earlier, but usually it's 7 p.m. We might have a cat on the table. Yep, there she is. Hi, kitty. Oh, we're having a rainy day today and she is super tired. But she wanted to get into it. So next would be stitching, and as I said yesterday, I kept working on the Barbara and a Spellville. Let me put it over here. Keeping this straight with this tripod well, it's not a tripod. With this camera arm I'm using right now is always a bit of a challenge. So as you can see, yesterday I had started on the branch and I just had the bare branch and I added all the leaves and stuff to it yesterday, and I started on this first star symbol right next to the left house. That was just to finish off my thread, so that's why this looks so odd. I'll keep working on it later today, and I am hoping I might be able to finish this today, but I'm not making any promises because, like I said, I'm trying to split my time somewhat evenly, and that cuts a lot into my stitching time compared to last month. So I think this is about, was it 3 hours? I don't think it was quite 3 hours of stitching, which is about as much time as I invested in diamond painting yesterday and about double of what I invested in knitting. But that's really stretching it as far as time goes. So I went to bed too late. Yes, I did. So plan for today is to keep stitching on this, and I really would like to finish it. If not, oh well, then I'm going to stitch on it on Friday. I mean, the weekend is coming up, and that usually means I have some time to spare if I can get myself to get up from the couch and stop playing Animal Crossing. So that's not too much. I am not entirely sure, but I think I will indeed go back to the 2-week rotation on the floss tube, which means this week we won't have one, but I'll think about it. Maybe I will film one tomorrow and post it on Saturday. You'll see. If you see a video, you'll see. So sorry, this is very short today, but that's all I did. And now we are going over to our favorite part of this, because the cat is probably going to drive me crazy in a moment here. Unless she's too tired. And that would be the knitting. Kitty, no, stay down. Or not. I had hopes for a moment. So, I told you yesterday that I would like to do one hard section per day, and that I would time how long this would take. So first off, I did. You can see I moved my progress marker again, and I finished the third hard section, and it took me about 90 to 100 minutes to do this. So this is how much time I have to invest in knitting if I would like to keep that pace up. We'll see if that works. Cat. Every time I have this somewhat straight. But this is turning out really good, I think, for my first time attempting a lace pattern. I made no further mistakes last night. Yay! So we're still at the count of 2 mistakes in this one. And I'll try to keep that pace up and see if I can show this to you again on Monday with... Oh, I should have this first ball finished by then. That should also be the time when I can for sure measure if I need more or not. Ah, sorry, itchy nose. Annoying cat. Yeah, kitty, I know. You are not annoying. I am aware of that. And I have to pull up my Ravelry real quick because we would like to talk next project or new project next, I guess. I'm really stumbling over my words today again. Loving it. All right, so... Oh, cat, why don't you lie down on my knitting? Let's try to get this... Get this out from under the cat so I can show you some yarn and tell you what I've planned with it. So, I just received this. This is once again from Hedgerow Yarns. I did show you some of their yarn before and what I have planned for it. And this is an order, my first order I made from her new webpage. So far I only bought from Etsy. This is the first order I made directly from her webpage. And she had these gorgeous sock sets in her shop. This yarn is a merino nylon mix. And it is a bit of a... I would actually say this is not sock. This is more like somewhere in between sock and sport. So I have to see if my pattern actually works because I think this was planned for a 400 meter yarn. Okay, this might not be the pattern I'm doing with it in the end. I don't know yet, but what I actually had planned and bought this for and not really looked at the listing, I guess, is the lupine shawl, I think, and the plum leaf shawl by Martina Behm. I would like to try one of her patterns really soon because she offers a yearly club subscription, which is called the Strick mich Club or the Knit Me Club in English. I think she offers it worldwide, so I'm going to link her webpage below if you're interested. But it basically means every quarter she sends you a new pattern and the yarn for it. It's an exclusive pattern for 6 months and the yarn is usually exclusive as well. You can't buy it anywhere afterwards. And you, at the end of the year, you have, if you knit along with it, 4 projects. And I'm really interested in trying this out next year. I think that the sign up is always somewhere in October, November in that time frame. So I really would like to knit one of her patterns soonish so I can see if I like it. And this one is one of these patterns. It was released in 2017. So after 6 months, she's going to release the pattern, both on her webpage and Ravelry for purchase, but the yarn will most of the times not be available. I don't know if she uses big dyers. So far, what I've seen is she uses smaller indie dyers, and those batches are usually limited to the glub. But this is something I am very interested in, and I thought I would start out with something that is not too complicated and doesn't require too much yarn. Though I have to check now if this actually works out. I might have to use one of my Tudor Rose sock clubs, because that is the 480 meters yardage that I need for this, I think. Let me just check real quick. Does it say? No, I have to check how much the yarn had she used for this, because you're just stating that she's using 100 gram and a 20 gram and then the color numbers, but it doesn't state how much yardage that had. Okay, I'll have to check that. If that doesn't work, you will see this pattern again once I receive my clubs from Tudor Rose. They shipped yesterday, so I hope next week sometime should be the time I get that. And then I'll either show you this pattern again, but with a different yarn, or we are going to move along with this. I actually love this combination so much, so I hope it's going to work out, but we will see. Oh, I have to look up a different pattern for this. It's always a bit harder for me to find pattern for just one skein, because I tend to like big projects, even with knitting, and I know that it's actually crazy. But maybe I can find a cowl or something that would work for this. Maybe. Would be nice. So anyway, this is my tentative plan for this one. I'll have to check if it will actually work out. So what was this called? I have already forgotten what she called this. Ah, that's what I thought the pattern was called, Lupins. She called the yarn that. I'm going to think she means the plant. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that in English, but I love this soft pink with the green and the darker pink speckles, and then this contrasting dark raspberry pink. I thought that would look really nice, but I'll have to check if that actually works out. I have a feeling no, but we will see. Anyway, guys, I know this is super short today, but yeah, it is now after 10, so I have to see that I get this on the road and that I get the video for tomorrow edited, which is the bigger thing, quite honestly, today. Since that video is longer, and like I said, had this 3 interruptions. I also probably won't have any kitty footage for this one, because I would like to edit this right away. Lola, what's in your fur here? What is this? You are dirty. You need to clean yourself. So I would like to get this up as soon as possible. So I'm sorry, I'm going to try and maybe attach something. I'll see if I have something. But if not, the Crafty Chat will be back next week, and hopefully with more kitty footage. Alright guys, have a wonderful day, stay safe, stay healthy, take a break like this little one here, and I will see you tomorrow for the big reveal. Please come and see, because it's awesome. Alright, bye bye.